Welcome back to Edexcel paper discussion class. So we continue the same question. The third part of the question is deduce the effect of increasing the concentration of sodium chloride on the change in mass of the onion tissue. So first of all, we have to check what is the meaning of this keyword deduce. Make conclusions from the information. What are the information? These are the information. Question is deduce effect of increasing the concentration of sodium chloride on the change in mass. So here concentration increasing and the change is given here. Okay. So what are the things we can notice? When the concentration increase to 2.4, sorry, 2.5, the mass increase 4.6. Right, so how we can understand this? We can consider a zero is no change. For example, if we place onion in this beaker, before placing the beaker, let's assume weight is 20 gram. After placing the beaker, the weight is 20 gram. So no change. No change is 0%. But when we keep this in 2.5%, if it is 20 gram, then after the experiment, the percentage increase, we can't get exactly 4.6. Let's assume a hypothetical number like 25 grams. So the percentage increase, 5 gram increase. So we can say it is the weight of increase. And the other, if it is 20 gram, then it's reduced, let's say like 18. So then 18 minus 20 is minus 2 gram. So you get a minus value. So you have to convert all to the percentage, and the numbers are listed here. So that's the meaning of these numbers. So we get some little bit of idea of these numbers by taking a real number. And we can say the first conclusion is increasing to 2.5%, the weight increase 4.6, and subsequent concentration 5, 10, 15, 20, then decreased, weight decreased. And deduce type of a questions, it is also important not only to describe, we have to also give some kind of a justification for these changes. Why this happen? Because if the water potential inside the onion is high and outside is low, water is moving from onion to the out of the onion, right? So it's moving out of the onion. So if the water potential is high inside the onion, then the water moves by osmosis, because outside water potential is less. Okay, other way is, if onion water potential is less, outside water potential is high, water moves by osmosis into the onion. If we take high concentration, like 10%, The solute concentration is very high and the water is less. So it is always water is going out. So 5, 10, 15, and 20, we can justify water moves out by osmosis because water potential is high inside the onion, water potential is less in sodium chloride concentrations 5 to 20. The first one 2.5 increase. This is because outside water potential is high, inside water potential is less, water moves into the onion, the weight increase. So for this one and for this one, first we describe the result and we give justification. Example 2.5%, the mass increased by 4.6. This is because by osmosis, water moves into the onion. 5 to 20% concentration, the percentage decrease. This is because outside the water potential is less, then water moves by osmosis. So we can take this as a 2 points. And the third one, we can also say this standard deviation, if I can remember, it's 1.3. And if you look at the standard deviations for 5, 10, 15, and 20, these standard deviations we can check. This is plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus. So standard deviations are overlapping. So these two standard deviation overlapping. So these two standard deviation overlapping, and these two is overlapping. So why we keep overlapping? We can take one number, for example, 1.1. So if I take 1.1, the highest is 0.2, lowest is 1.1 minus 0.2. So if I add 0.2, 1.3, and I take the next number 0.7, highest is 1.3. So if I add 1.3, this value is 2, 1.3 and 2. And if I show in the graph, this is 1.1, other one is 0.7. Then the standard deviation 0.3, 1.3, 0.2. This one is 1.3. So this 1.3 is going somewhere up here. And it's going down as well. Right? So this is 1.3. Now you see this standard deviation and this standard deviation is overlapping. So this is the part it's overlapping. So standard deviation is overlapping, the values are not significant. That means statistically there is no difference. So if we look, we can see the difference. There is a difference, but statistically there is no difference. So we use the word significant. There's no significant. Okay, so 2.5 sodium chloride solution resulted in an increase in mass. So we say this data, first one, it is increased the mass, and for these decreased. An increase in solution, sodium chloride solution from 5%, 15%, 20% resulted in loss in mass. So this is the explanation. So we can explain, as I mentioned, when outside concentration is high, there is less water potential, then the water is going to that side. Inside concentration is low, then the water potential is high, then the water is, again I explain this one. If the outside water potential is high, inside water potential is less, water is moving this direction by osmosis. If outside water potential is less, inside water potential is high, then osmosis water is moving to this direction. When it lost water, it's reduced the weight. When it gained water, it increased the mass. So here, mass increase, mass decrease. So we can explain for this as a justification. And then we can also write the significant, the standard deviation is overlap for 5% and 10%, 10% and 15%, 10% and 20%, and 15% and 20%. Therefore, no significant difference. Okay, so we can continue the questions. The last part of the question.